Hey everybody, welcome back. I've got a wombo combo for you here, and it's pretty bad. What Blizzard Entertainment is about to do is not only abhorrent, but the only word I can conjure that would sufficiently describe Blizzard's behavior is suicidal. Maybe this is a cry for help. I don't know. How would a company look if they were crying for help? How would that look? Well, probably like what you're about to hear. So I'm going to summarize first in 2 quick bullet points what Blizzard is planning on doing. Then I'll kind of go in reverse. I'll kind of backtrack and explain everything as I go along. So number 1 is Blizzard demands your real phone number just to log into Overwatch 2. That's pretty crazy, but it gets even worse. Number 2 is Blizzard will now be recording your voice chat in matches and then will transcribe them in written logs. I told you this was going to get nuts. So, if you're like me, and you're already kind of seeing the bigger picture here, that bigger picture being, they're going to need your real phone number so they can permanently ban you, so they can make it harder for you to come back. And the specifics get more and more insidious as you kind of read along in this article, but I've already thought of ways to circumvent this new little feature, but not that I would contribute to any of that kind of criminal behavior, but if I've thought of it, somebody else already has. But anyway, I digress. That's a needless digression. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go quote to quote, and we'll move right along here. So, quote number 1. Blizzard Entertainment hope to do this via SMS Protect, which is the phone logging system here, cell phone logging system, claiming it brings meaningful change when it comes to disruptive play. This additional layer of security is an industry-proven solution in combating both cheating and disruptive behavior, further protecting your Overwatch 2 experience from bad actors. Yeah, no it doesn't, because there's ways around it. Moving on to the next quote. Starting October 4th, 2022, all players across all platforms, including consoles, are required to have a phone number attached to their Battle.net account to launch Overwatch 2. Yeah. Oh, it gets worse, guys. But here's my first issue so far, is how do we know Blizzard isn't going to just, sell our information? Why do I ask? Well, Google did it, and Facebook did it. How much trust does Blizzard think they really have within the gaming community to be pulling this kind of crap? Really? It's not a lot. With this information thus far, I predict a massive sinking of their stock because intelligent gamers are not going to fall for this crap. But let's move on to the next quote, because it just keeps unraveling. The same phone number cannot be used on multiple accounts at the same time, and players can't use the same phone number to create multiple accounts. A phone number can only be used once when making a new account. A certain type of numbers, including prepaid and VoIP, cannot be used for SMS Protect. So, the people who cannot afford Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T contracts are screwed. Not that I would encourage anyone to play this game anyway, but, I just wanted to throw that out there. If you think that what Blizzard is planning on doing thus far is heinous, listen to this. We're expanding our detection capabilities by introducing audio transcriptions in the following weeks after launch. Wait, it gets better. Audio transcriptions allow us to collect a temporary voice chat recording of a reported player and automatically transcribe it through speech-to-text programs, which would ultimately lead to the text file is then analyzed for disruptive behavior by our chat review tools. That's it, boys and girls. They're going to take everything you say, transcribe it into some file, search through it looking for something, anything to ban you with. That's where this is going. It's almost like they don't want players anymore. It's like they're doing everything humanly possible to discourage people from playing their games. I mean, Blizzard, if that's what you want to do, you're doing a bang-up job of it. And here's my next question. What's next, Blizzard? Are we going to get probed before logging in? Is that going to be your next course of action? Is an alien going to fly down and say, wait, hold on there, you half-blind goop. We're going to need a stool sample first. Now bend over. What other Orwellian nightmarish measure will you engage in next, Blizzard? Please, tell me. I can't wait to hear it. And a more legitimate question is, how long is this data kept for? Well, the answer to that question is given in this next quote. Once the audio recording has been transcribed to text, it's quickly deleted as the file's sole purpose is to identify potentially disruptive behavior. The text file is then deleted no later than 30 days after the audio transcription. Raise your hand if you believe one word of what I just said. Go ahead, I'll wait. Yeah, no one's going to believe you, Blizzard. No one believes you when you say you're going to delete everything that you've recorded. No one believes you. You must think we are retarded. That's like, I am confident that you sit in your round table, you and your corporate overlords sit in your round table meetings, and you actually believe that we're retarded enough to believe you. That's just, it's amazing. Anyway, so, thankfully, Bounding into Comics did address one, also, this is another legitimate issue with these types of practices, so I'll just quote Bounding into Comics again here. Voice chat recording is also utilized by Riot Games in Valorant. Though the automation could cause some hypothetical issues, while not confirmed to be due to automation, Japanese Apex Legends players have found themselves being banned for saying that word, and I don't want to say it because I'll just butcher it, which means run in their own language. And by the way, I can't remember if it's Mandarin or Cantonese, but there's a similar word that means, well, like if you're in between thoughts and you're like, well, there's a word that sounds just like the Japanese word I just showed, but just means well. Anyway, so there are many reasons why this is going to backfire. Many, many reasons. So, now that I've told you all of the news, all the breaking news, let me go into my own personal thoughts. My own personal thoughts on the matter. And I got 4 main points I want to make. Number 1, I'm not going to be playing Overwatch 2. I do not permit Blizzard to record my conversations at any time. And so, therefore, I won't play their game. Because what they're doing is a direct violation of my privacy and my First Amendment right of free speech. Number 2, if companies operate within the United States of America, they should, this is a wish of mine, they should then be legally bound by our Constitution and its laws, which includes our First Amendment. But that's a pipe dream, I guess, at this point in time. Number 3, for years now, I've been receiving Blizzard games for free. I've been getting a lot of freebies. I can't tell you how, but I can say that I haven't been pirating anything. I do not pirate my games. I don't do that. I don't go there. I have been legitimately getting freebies. And I don't want to play Overwatch 2. Even though Overwatch 2 is free to play now, I don't even want to play it. Just think about that for a second, Blizzard. I don't want to play your games anymore, even if they're free. What does that say about your company and its practices? What does that say? I mean, if you're crazy enough to do what you're doing, I think I would assume that you know the reason why we're not playing the game. You're just on a downward spiral. Maybe you're on a kamikaze mission. I don't know what the heck your issue is. But number 4, my final input, I want to leave you all with a question. A very important question. Now, this is a legitimate and logical question for everybody to ask themselves. If this is what Blizzard admits to wanting to implement, or they are going to implement, what have they been doing behind closed doors all this time? That's a legitimate question. I want you all to sit on that for a while. If they're openly admitting that they're going to record conversations, transcribe them, and then use them later for whatever purposes, what else have they been doing? What else? What other rumors or conspiracies exist out there about Blizzard that are true? Because when I see this type of behavior from Blizzard, it makes me look at what was it called? Handicapping in Overwatch. It makes me look at handicapping more seriously. It makes me think that it's real and not just something, not just a rumor. So I want to leave you with those thoughts. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Pass this video around to everyone you know. This information needs to get out there. Please, I implore everyone not to play Overwatch, as it is terrible. It's so bad. If you like it, if you like this content, if you like this video, if you like me, press that like button. Comment below. I usually respond, especially now since my channel is pretty small. I can respond to everybody, pretty much. So chances of me responding to you are great. So until next time, everyone, have fun.